Hello everyone, Switchdown here. This video is a smaller update on my previous video about my that I will not take any more requests for a while. You see, I have been thinking, and this is not as much I'm saying I'm not against, but I have decided that from now on I will only do certain crossover stories, like for example what I had done in the past with Sonic characters in an Equestria. So I had decided only to do some certain crossover stories, but for these stories that with those stories that Travis had asked me with those particular crossovers, they will be probably the final ones with different from different games and different shows. From this moment though, after they are finished, I will only focus mostly on certain different crossover stories. I'm not saying that I'm not against it, the basic idea. I just want to be focused on particular stories that I had preferred most of the time. Like some of the basic stories, like with Sonic characters in Equestria, they were actually very interesting to do. And when I first made those stories, they were something new I wanted to try. And now, particularly now, when Travis had asked me to do those with Transformers and Sakurai anime show crossover, I was like, this is something new. Since since I honestly had never seen the Sakurai show ever, but I did find a wiki page where I read more about characters and more about the show itself. But even though those stories that he had asked me will be the final ones with Transformers and Sakurai crossovers because I barely not know much about the show itself. I mainly want to focus most on Milo Pony's show and perhaps maybe some Pokemon and even um, Sonic characters like that. But those are the most basic shows that I probably would prefer to do. I'm not saying that I am much against the entire deal with Transformers, since I actually had made one Transformers stories with between Optimus Prime and Elita 1. That is some story between two different Transformers. That is a story I can do. But crossover from one different show into this particular is something new. And also sometimes a little bit I don't want to do it as on some mistake. Since I had basic I never seen or seen on this particular anime. And since previously someone asked me if I do a love story from um, My Hero Academia, Academia, for example, that is one show I only seen only a few episodes. But I decided not to do any love stories from that since I don't know why, but it doesn't even sound doesn't it didn't felt right to me. But so I mean, I'm not much against to do some more research about maybe potential stories. Like if I would do ask you to do some Sailor Moon love story, that can I truly do because I have seen the recent Sailor Moon Crystal and included some of the past ones. I know that's a girl show. Still, don't blame me that, but nevertheless, I decided that from now on I will only focus on particular crossover stories, but they won't be as focused as before. After this moment, after that, these stories that Travis has me, I will only go most mainly focus on MLP stories, but it will happen from time to time that I will do some crossover stories, but exactly when, how many, I cannot even say for now for sure suddenly, but they will appear from time to time. But for most of them, this will be the final ones with the Transformers and with some crossovers. Like it, I'm not saying this to do for you, Travis. I'm not saying I don't even like the ideas. You're on the right track here. You are. There are very interesting crossovers, but since I have been mostly focused on the love stories from Malapony for the past, kind of been 5 years now, I want to focus mostly on that particular story. I'm not saying that I'm not against your seeing a point of view from different evolving between two different shows. And you see, the one is one problem for when I first doing these crossover stories, how to explain how this particular crossovers characters happened. When I first made with the one with Sonic and Melpony crossovers, I thought I had to do some explanations why the particular when let's say Sonic or Shadow or Silver end up in Equestria when like how. So let's say for sure I might do some more crossover stories in the future. But for now I will mainly focus on Malapony episode stories from now on. At least. But there will be appearance some crossovers since there are still very few other Sonic Malapony crossover stories that I haven't been focused on. But there's still very few that I want to do focus on. And since I had tons of my own stories that I want to be focused on, I have put all of them on hold. Not because of Travis asking me to do his stories. No, it's not that, but it's just a lot of stories I had asked is some of them had been asked me for by me to me over the past 5 years, and I had put those stories on hold even for a longer time. So I want to focus on them and some of my own as well. I mean, I don't want to make people to be heartbroken from their stories not having made yet. So I would now only focus on My Little Pony stories and perhaps a few crossovers in the future, or perhaps for the next few months or so. I don't know for sure for now, but there will be still some crossover stories, but exactly when, that I can't say for certainly right away. Because who knows? Anyways, that is all I want to do in this smaller update. And I do hope that everyone understands and I do hope you, Travis, you understand that what I'm saying from this view. But you do still actually had very good points from different this type of crossover stories. I'm not saying that's bad ideas. I mean, it's a very cross that since Sonic and My Little Pony has been crossover stories, and so why not doing with like Transformers with Zachary, or perhaps even um, Transformers with Sailor Moon, or perhaps even some other others. Who knows? But like I said, I will mostly focus on My Little Pony stories that I have put on hold for quite some time. But I do hope that everyone else understands and basically understand that. And I do appreciate that some of my subscribers had left a comment really understanding, like Cody Lane. He had told me that he understand, and even Midnight Trixie had also said that she understands that. And for this, I will do her Lion Guard stories and some her Pokemon stories as well as soon as I have taken care of this particular stories. There's quite a few actually, but I hope all of you understand. So, but yeah, that is all for now. So, I do hope everyone I hope everyone is staying safe. And once again, this is Switch Double over and out.